Have you ever studied for hours, only to forget everything the next day? What if I told you there are simple tricks that can help you memorize anything faster? Whether it's for exams, a presentation, or learning a new skill, in this video, I'll share 5 powerful psychological hacks, backed by science, that will train your brain to remember things quicker and for a longer time. The first hack is active recall. This is the most effective way to remember anything, and it's backed by years of research. Most students reread their notes thinking it helps, but your brain is lazy. If you just read and reread, you won't remember much. Here's the trick. Instead of passively reading, actively test yourself. For example, after reading a chapter, close the book and try to write down everything you remember. Or ask yourself questions about the topic and try to answer them without looking at the book. When you force your brain to retrieve information, you strengthen the memory, making it easier to recall later. After watching this video, try active recall with one of your subjects today. You'll see the difference immediately. The second hack is spaced repetition, and it's the opposite of cramming. If you've ever stayed up all night before an exam, you might remember things for a day, but after that, gone. Here's why. Your brain forgets new information quickly unless you review it at specific intervals. Instead of cramming, do this. Study a topic today, review it after 1 day, then after 3 days, then after 1 week. Each time you review, the memory becomes stronger and lasts longer. Pick one subject and spread your revision across a week instead of 1 night. You'll remember more with less effort. Hack number 3 is the memory palace technique, a powerful trick used by memory champions. Here's how it works. Imagine a place you know well, like your house. Place the information you want to remember inside that place. For example, if you want to remember 5 historical dates, visualize each date as an object in your room. When you need to recall the information, walk through the house in your mind, and the facts will come back instantly. Try using the memory palace for a list of formulas or key facts. You'll be surprised how much faster you remember them. The fourth hack is chunking, which means breaking down big information into smaller pieces. Your brain can only hold about 7 pieces of information at a time, but if you group related ideas together, your memory works much better. For example, for subjects like history, group events by decade instead of memorizing random dates. Next time you study, group similar concepts together. It makes even complex topics easier to understand and recall. The final and most powerful hack: teach what you learn. When you explain a topic to someone else, your brain has to reorganize the information, which makes it stick better. If you don't have anyone to teach, do this. Pretend you're teaching an invisible student in your room, or record yourself explaining the topic and listen to it later. This method works because teaching forces you to find gaps in your understanding and fix them. After studying, spend 5 minutes teaching the topic out loud. You'll retain it faster and longer. If you use even one of these methods, you'll notice a huge improvement in how fast you memorize things.